What's up, guys? I'm back. It's your girl Rayleigh, and today I'm going to be making cookie dough. So this is edible cookie dough. I'm gonna gather my supplies. You're gonna need flour, brown sugar and white sugar, butter, and vanilla and milk. So basically, the first thing I would be doing is cooking my flour, but I don't want to do that today. It's to get the bacteria off of it, but I'm not doing that today. So the original recipe calls for 3/4 of cups of flour. So I'm just gonna do half of that. So if you think about it, just put in 1/4 and then eyeball it to make half of that because I don't have an 1/8. So it's cool. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, well I'm just gonna put in not that much of that because I just got a lot. It's cool though. So that's that. Oh shoot. Okay, put your flour in a separate bowl actually, because you don't want that first. Also, I don't have enough butter for this, but it's cool, it's cool. I'm just gonna put the flour in like this bowl. So we're just gonna pour this in here. Cool. Okay, then you're gonna wanna melt your butter. Basically, the original recipe calls for 1/3 cup of butter. So I cut that in half, which is 1/6, which is weird, but this is all I have. So I'm just gonna melt it, then put it in this this here bowl. So I'm melting it for about 15 seconds. Okay. So now that that's melted, oh, that is not melted at all. Just gonna melt that a little bit longer. So I think that's good enough. Now, I'm just gonna pour this butter in, which the bowl is very hot. So, ow. Okay. Oh. That was hot. Okay, I just got butter freaking everywhere, but it's cool. That really hurt. Ow. But that's fine, we'll just get it off the bottom of the bowl and hope that we still have enough. Did it splash out? Because I already didn't have enough butter, so we don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, that was eventful. Maybe I could look, oh, I could, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take some of this butter, which was in like a container. I'm just gonna scoop some out of here because I don't really know how much I needed, but I'm just gonna have to melt that too. It's cool, we'll just put it in there. Okay, don't be that bad at it. Okay, we're gonna take our sugar. So the original recipe calls for 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So basically, oh yeah, I was just gonna like look at a half of 1/3 cup. So I have 1/3 cup here, and I'm just gonna put some in till it looks right. I think that looks about right. Okay, cool. The original recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of white sugar. I'm just gonna do, I don't have half a tablespoon, so I'm just doing 1 tablespoon and about half of a tablespoon. So then, after you've got that all in there, you're gonna take your spatula and you're just gonna mix it up. Which the butter, it's better if it's melted, and I realized that I probably should have melted that big scoop, but I didn't, so it's chunky and it's gross. But that's okay, it will work out. Yeah, melt your butter, but not too much, because if it's melted all the way, it'll make it greasy, which is gross, right? Okay, I'm gonna back up so you can see me. Just mixing and crushing that butter and make sure everything's incorporated. Donald Trump is coming to town. Okay, there's still like little chunks in here and it's gross. That's okay. I'm just gonna live with it. There's just gonna be chunks of butter in my bites. Okay, so next you need to put in your milk and vanilla. So the original recipe calls for a tablespoon of milk, so I'm just gonna put in half a tablespoon. That's about good. So a half a tablespoon of milk. Then the original recipe has 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and this is a half a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna put that. I use a lot of vanilla. After I fill up the half a teaspoon, I'm gonna add a little extra because I'm like that, I'm extra. So just like a squirt, just a squirt. So now I'm gonna mix that together. So now it's getting like more liquidy, which is what that was for, I guess, something else for flavoring. Also, if you use unsalted butter, then add in a pinch of salt to add a little extra flavor. This is what it looks like, so it's nice and like, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna add my flour, which if you baked it, cool. You just bake it for like 5 minutes. But I didn't bake it this time because, so I'm just gonna mix that in there. It's gonna group everything up. You know, everything was just messed up in this video. Normally I make everything really good, but it's fine. It's like getting stuck to the bowl and everything. Probably because there's not enough butter to make it like not stick. But it's fine, it's fine. And then you can add your chocolate chips. I'm adding milk chocolate chips. I'm just gonna do like a little handful because I don't like a lot of chocolate chips and these ones are fat, so it's stupid. Now I'm gonna clean up my station. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix those chocolate chips in. And that looks pretty good. It's like, there's not enough butter in it, but that's okay. This is what it looks like. So this is it. It's really tasty, but I'm gonna put it in a bowl so I can eat it. I'm just gonna put my bowl there and I'm gonna scoop it in. Basically, I cut the recipe in half because I like to eat this stuff, but not that much. So this is like half of the original recipe is a good, I mean, not so healthy serving, but that's okay. I eat sugar like 24/7, but it's cool, it's cool. I'm still living, still breathing, not really thriving, but it's all good. Yeah, this batch, I have never, okay, it's probably because I didn't have enough butter, but I've never made a batch that looked like so, like it stuck to the bowl. Oh. That tastes really good. 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for inconsistent videos. I'll see you next time.